Putin. He can just be so invasive.
Shh. Hey, I get it. I know what it's like to deal with a possessive type who doesn't respect your boundaries.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You deserve so much better. You're the science.
He's the what? You're calling him by my nickname?
Who is this?
Yes, Richard. Who am I?
This is,
Moving in? You two are moving in together? In a pandemic?
That's over. Move on.
Well, excuse me for believing you when you told me I was special. You know what? You made me feel like the toxic one. But what about you? You jump from person to person without even stopping to reflect on why you're shifting focus. I was your whole world for 2 full years. And just like that, you're on to the next thing. Without so much as a goodbye to me. And before me, it was Comey. And before him, you're just gonna keep doing this, aren't you? You're just gonna give all your attention to this guy. And then as soon as someone else comes along, you're gonna shift it to them. And then someone else after that forever. Well, good riddance. Huh.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
TGIF. Good morning, Reload Crew. What is going on, guys? We made it to the freaking end of the week. This week flew by for some reason, man. I don't know what's going on, I don't know what happened. In the space-time continuum, but we're here. We made it through another week. Went from the backup channel to here. The strike's over. I mean, here we are. We're doing things, man. World War III's happening. There's nuclear exchange on the table. Famine's coming. Dude, are you growing food yet?
No.
What's up? Devout Line's in the house, y'all.
What's up, dude? My laptop exploded yesterday, but
Yeah,
I found the pieces.
Yeah.
I
You put it back together. You
Yeah.
sewed it together.
Sewed it back. Yeah.
Oh man, what's going on, man?
What's up, dude?
You ready for the famine, food shortages? It's coming, man.
I ain't gonna say I'm ready, because
Not at all.
I'm a hefty guy.
No
I'm a
prep.
hefty guy. Yeah, I mean, even with preps, that's
You
that's scary.
buy food from day to day.
Dude, I'd rather have 6 wars. Like,
Than famine.
yes, I'd rather have another pandemic. I don't like famines.
God.
Yeah,
Fauci had his way. There would be.
yeah. I just dove out the window. Oh, what is people jumping out windows? Why is that instantly?
He called Zelensky the science.
What are you doing?
All right. That's messed up, man. Broke up with Fauci, now he's with Zelensky.
There was no reason to call him science either. That's what was funny. Like,
We're the science.
We're the science now.
Oh, man. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Hope you guys are having a good Friday morning. We got a lot to cover today. We're going to get into some cool stuff. Friday, we're going to wild out, man.
I'm ready.
Jeep, what is going on, brother? What
do you do, bro?
Jeep, I finally got your email, brother. Thank you for sending the information. Tribe hit me up too with it to show me what was going on. All I can say, brothers and sisters, is get your food ready. You know, top off your preps. Get your bug out plan in place, man. Government officials are expecting our grid to go down, our water supply to be hit by a cyber attack. So who knows, man? It could
You mean
be
the one that the list that Biden gave him? You mean that one?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, we shouldn't worry because Biden gave
Nah,
Putin the list
yeah.
of things not to
Come on,
hit.
guys.
These
Don't
are
you
the
trust your
16
president?
most important things, Putin. Don't hit these, okay? When you cyber attack,
Yeah.
just don't hit
Yes.
these. It's okay.
Right, we got
'Cause,
this.
you know, Putin listens to Biden all the time,
Yes.
right?
We voted this guy in for a reason, guys. He's got
Exactly.
this. Trust the
Exactly.
plan. Is that how you use that? Is that how we
No, you got to grab everyone in the world by the face, look them straight in the eyes, and say,
Yes.
trust the plan. And then you say, what's the
JFK on
plan? I
Mount
don't
Olympus.
know, but we're going to trust it. Brian Griffin, what's going on, brother? Show. What's up? Jerry, representing Blue Ridge Mountains. What's going on?
GM.
Tammy Stegall. Hey, sis.
Come on.
Hey, Steph.
Woo.
Right? TGIMFF. Boxo, what's going on, brother? My brother. Roots, Rocks, and Feathers. Good morning. Good to see you. Grumpy. Right?
Okay.
Exactly. That's what it feels like every Friday, man. You wake up Friday, there's just a tinge of excitement. No matter what you got for the day, you know what? It's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I can sleep in. I can get up early. I can get stuff done. I can go on trips. I can do whatever I want. I can get in the garden. It's Saturday, you know? That's what Friday is the promise of the weekend. Copper Goat in the house. What's going on, man? Let's see. Who we got? I hate when my scroller messes up. Bulldog, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Fish Sticks in the house. Hey, Candle. Good morning. Rockadoodle Farms, cockadoodle doo. Tiger in the house. What's going on, sis? Brave Nation be representing in the mornings. Ohio, what's going on with you, sis?
Did we lose him? He's gone, guys. Let me find out. Guys. I ain't got the chat in front of me. All right, guys. Well, we're going to talk about today's news. Trust the plan. Dang, he really did leave. Yeah, you mad froze, bro. If he left, I think we have to restart a new one, though. Yo, you still in here? Okay, his internet went out, guys. One sec. Can you rejoin the live? All right. You want me to put you on speaker?
Are we good?
I guess so. Go ahead.
Internet's glitching, man. I've been saying this for weeks now that there's something going on the internet. Other people have been saying it too, and I think they're already in our system, and they're just ready. There's bugs in their system, and all they got to do is when Putin gives the order, bam, or China gives the order, or freaking Iran, or our own corrupt government. That's what I'm talking about. Still won't let me. It's showing that there's full bars on the Wi-Fi. If I can't get on, let me see if I can join on my phone.
Well, guys, there we go with the cyber attacks. He says restarting. native computers blew up, guys. His internet froze on him. He's having to restart. I think he said he's trying to join on his phone. As soon as he does that, he'll be back in.
We're back. Devout was panicking, y'all, the whole time.
I was panicking. I can't do a clip. I was just like, I'm gonna talk about the plan, and I'm gonna go off the rails. I'm gonna get the channel deleted. Man. I'm going straight to
the joys of doing a live morning show right here.
Yeah, about 2 more minutes.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, nothing we can do about it. We're gonna forge on. All right. Okay, so let's start with some news that matters, because it's Friday. Let's talk about what happened to this lady. What is that? Call her the fart lady.
Do not pass wind in front of my husband. And if you can't handle a fart, you can't handle me.
News that matters.
Dude, what did I just watch? I want you to go back offline. Go back offline. Don't talk about whatever.
I had to show that because I'm there looking for news yesterday on Putin and his capabilities, his nuclear capabilities, and I come across this clip. I'm like, see, this is meaningless. Why we need to know about this woman holding in her fart so much that she has to be hospitalized? This is news. This is what the View's talking about. This is one of the reasons why we are where we are today in the world. All Slander Info. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
I know, right?
Who now? What's up?
Welcome back.
Ghetto, Susanna, Unspecified V, Nikki. Good morning. Good morning.
I was looking at Hillbilly. I was like, what's so special? Like, what am I missing? I look up. I was like, he's froze. Okay. It was stuck on Hillbilly.
Was I making a weird face? Like, was I froze? Like, yeah.
Yes. I was like, what's special? I thought he had 1,000 subs or something. I didn't know. I was like, what we celebrate, man? What's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, the things that people think are news, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, it is news to know that if you hold your farts in too much, it can really damage your insides and make you have to go to the hospital. So. What does it do? Is it like blow out your sphincter or something? I mean, that's weird.
All at one time,
it's a weird reason to have to go to the freaking hospital.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I let mine rip.
Yeah, like Benjamin Franklin said.
Like the first date.
That's how we started off. Just what you got to deal with. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're
not
doing.
Silent either, like loud and deadly.
Yeah. Like at a restaurant.
Right.
While the waiter's there.
If she's not offended, guys, she's the one. Like.
Reasonable.
Oh, geez. All right. So, I mean, speaking of gas, though, right? The gas prices. I still hate it if they go down a little bit. People are like, oh, gas going back down. No, it's not. It's still around $4 a gallon here. I can imagine what it is in other places, but anyway, this is how innovation comes into play when gas prices are too high.
That was real? I thought I dreamed that.
That was kind of cool. Was he using air?
Kind of cool. I don't know, man. I've never seen that technology before. The Navy be doing stuff. What a innovative way for them to get off the Zodiac back onto the ship in motion. While it's in motion, they don't have to stop to load them up. It's like, that's what's up. So I mean, who knows what our military has and the things that they're working on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Have you seen the motorized unicycle going 50 miles per hour?
Yeah, that thing was flying, man. I'd be nervous.
Yes, he was going up the freaking.
Yeah, you have to be a master of balance to do that. But hey, don't take gas. So
that was pretty cool though.
It looked like it was a little motorized thing. You think it was electric?
It could have been
pretty fast. It was going pretty fast.
It was going super fast.
My thing is braking though, because if you're going that fast and you're just standing on this little thing.
It's how far you lean. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to have great balance, you know. But if anything bumped you or anything, there's no seatbelt, there's no restraints on that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just dead.
Yes. Especially somebody bumps you. God.
So anyway. Let me see what the chat's saying, man. Y'all be coming up with some stuff too. Since its conception, television has been a wonderful device to distract, divide, confuse, and control the masses. That's the truth, man. Like people watching ladies who got hospitalized because they farted or they held in their farts too much. Wow. Yeah, that one lady was making like $200,000.
Man, that's what made me quit my job.
A month.
I was like,
she
really?
Wasn't even that attractive.
Why am I trying? Yeah, no.
She wasn't.
No.
I mean, gosh, man, I didn't know simping was so lucrative. I want some simps, you know. $50,000 a month, man.
Well, get on OnlyFans.
Selling your
loser.
Yeah, man. You can get them in there. Like, I wanted to see the process. I was just interested. I mean, did she form a seal, like with the jar and it? But once she got the fart in there, how did she seal it before it escaped? These are the scientific questions that are going to plague me, you know.
How about she got hospitalized too? So she blew out her sleep through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
She was hospitalized for farting too much.
See, you guys just balance in the world.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out, man. You know, let your body do its natural thing.
Yes.
You know, don't hold them in.
Yes.
You know, don't eat stuff to make you freaking do it more. She was eating all kinds of stuff.
You would too, though. Let's be honest. Once you do it one time, that's it. You're hooked. You're a crack addict.
Grumpy. I bet there is.
Yes.
I bet there's some weirdos who just want to watch a girl fart and just listen to it.
Like in their face, yes.
Right.
Please
she's
stop.
like,
We got
like special stuff. Yes. And while she's doing it on screen, she's like, guys, go to my store. You can buy these farts in the jars.
So you watch the video and you open your jar, you smell your jar while you watch this video. Please, I know. Please,
like can we deep inhale, like
yes, it's like smelling vision. God, please.
I'm really getting the fava beans.
Drop the nukes. Drop the fucking.
Man, I tell you.
Let's go.
You know, to continue talking about hot air and gas and stuff, man. Nancy Pelosi seems to be on television a lot. You ever notice that, man? But I never see her. I just see the clips online of her saying stupid stuff. But she's on TV all the time. I found this clip of her. She's talking about how Joe Biden's the perfect president.
Joe Biden is a great president. He is a gift. As I've said to him, don't say I told you this, but what I've said to him sometimes, I'm glad you didn't win before because we really needed you to win now for president. He's perfect. He's perfect for now. I mean, he would have been perfect then, but perfect. We need him now because he's, as I said before, showed progress, gives hope, shows empathy for the needs that people have. But in everything that he does, he is so inclusive. By making sure that everything is about justice. About whether we're talking about
where does she go, man? Like she just goes on a tangent, and it's like, what are you talking about?
Like justice. Has he said anything about justice?
She does the squirrel,
dude. Her behind the tree. That was a perfect meme. Like using the references, the other guy. Yes, that was great.
That was perfect.
Yes.
Oh man. So Hillbilly did hit 1,000.
Woo! That's
what's up, brother. Congrats, man.
That's what's up.
You can get the new logo tattooed. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, if you get it, man, and YouTube takes away 100 subs,
they delete the channel. That logo is banned.
That's disgusting.
Can we please go to something else?
Like stale farts.
Stale.
Oh man, Yard Dog's got a sale going on, guys.
$5, man. You gotta get those prices up. Come on, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't jar mine, man. You don't want mine like pressurized. It corrode the glass or something.
Weapons. You throw
Yeah,
it
it'd
into
be like
a
a
crowd.
Molotov, like
Yeah. Protest with it. Yeah. Gotcha.
she really does, man. She's Nosferatu for sure. In a wig.
I kept
Joe
seeing
Morton, man. What's going on,
what's up
brother?
there? I kept seeing LBJ president something. I just kept wanting to read his Let's Go Brandon.
Presidential Library.
Yes. I was like, Let's Go Brandon every time.
I think her brain's turning to jelly from all the adrenochrome mixing off. She's drunk all the time. So oh god. So all right. So anyway, I always like to watch her be an idiot. So I don't know, but what show was that even on? Like, what is that? Like, she's always on TV, but it's like, where? Who are these shows? Are these real people?
Is this a real show? Yeah. Is this photoshopped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It should be like a protest or something against Nancy. Stop putting Nancy on TV. You know?
Unless you're saying something coherent, please.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. Never going to be. All right. But anyway, talking about protests. All right. So the Parental Rights and Education Bill, right?
Yeah.
The Disney employees have been staging walkouts to protest it. So they're in Florida. One protester showed up. And the local news, they thought it was going to be like this big thing. So the local NBC affiliate, they went there to report on it. And there's just one dude standing there with the rainbow cape on. Check it out. It's freaking hilarious.
Gay head to toe. Like, yeah.
Thanks for joining us here at noon. We are taking a live look from Chopper 2 over Disney as some LGBTQ cast members plan to walk off the job to protest what the company's response was to what critics are calling the Don't Say Gay bill.
West 2's Bob Hazen is live near Disney World this noon. Bob, what is the status right now? Have the workers assembled yet?
Now, what we can tell you is there has not been any large gathering of any protesters out here, any cast members walking off the job. In fact, if you look behind me here, there's only one protester that's out here along Hotel Plaza Boulevard in front of Disney. He's out here, the only protester we've seen out here in person this morning so far.
Unclear how many Disney workers actually took part. West 2's Amanda Dukes joins us live from outside Disney. And Amanda, did you see any of them protesting?
Well, we did see one protester earlier. You know, we're not able to get into the park or even into the corporate offices, so it's been a little difficult to get a handle on how many Disney workers actually did walk off the job.
One. And they tried to put a spin on it. We're not sure. I mean, we're not inside the park. No, it's a walkout. The protest is outside the park. Don't be trying that crap. What it is they thought they were going to have a big thing to show against Ron DeSantis, and they get there, and there's one person. At least it was mostly peaceful. I mean,
yeah, thank God. Finally,
we say it was a mostly peaceful protest, and it'd be true.
We did it. I like how there was one guy that walked up to him and was talking to him like he was talking him off a ledge. It's like, you ain't got to do this, man. It's not even gay. Like, it's not even about
now. He's like, look, read the bill. If you find the word gay, I'll protest with you.
You're at Disney World, man.
One,
Let's just
man.
go and have fun, please.
You nobody in there like walking out. Man, it's like, dude, we're working. We got a job to do. You know, get your freaking rainbow cake. What's wrong with you?
You grown man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, to be fair, they did the same thing in California at Disneyland, and there were 30 that walked out there out of 1,200.
I was fitting to say 30.
30 walked out there, and it is California, so.
So wait a minute. So only 30 in California? It's like real world statistics.
1,200 employees, 30 walked out there. So
great.
That one was not peaceful though. They burned down like the whole underkid. They did. But you would have believed me though. I could have kept it going. All of y'all would have believed me too. You would have.
Could have said he stoned somebody. I'd be like, oh, those bastards. Like, right. 100% believed you.
Killed 12 cops.
Yes.
Burned down Disneyland. Yeah.
100% believed it.
Oh gosh. Okay. we're getting to it, guys. I know everybody's here to see what Putin's secret weapon is. We're getting there, man. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot to cover. So anyway, I do want to, before we get into that, I want to talk about the food shortages coming, because to me, yes, there is a threat of nuclear exchange, in all seriousness. But to me, there's definitely a food shortage coming. We're already in one. And people are projecting like mass starvation in different parts of the world after this growing season, because it's not going to be able to cover, like, between this time and this time next year, like whatever storage is left is going to be depleted, and this growing season is not going to replenish all of it. So I really believe there's famine coming, man, and it's not really clear how it's going to affect us here in the United States. One thing we can say though is that we can grow our own food here. Each individual can do that, and I hope everybody's doing it in some form of way. But look, even Biden is admitting that it's coming because of the sanctions that he put in place.
Nothing more to report. With regard to food shortage, yes, we did talk about food shortages, and it's going to be real.
That's really impressive. Whoa, just whoa. Bravo.
The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well. And it's going to be real.
One second.
Yeah. Guess we'll just starve then. Yes. How do you sanction yourself?
Oh, Biden.
He said the sanctions imposed on Russia and other European countries and us as well.
Yes.
Why would you do that to us, Joe? And
Yes.
I mean, come on, man.
What? Why don't they keep it blaming on the Putin side? Like, stop trying to say that we're doing this as a noble sacrifice for fucking Ukraine, which I would just please blame it on Putin.
Exactly. So,
God.
I mean, for many of us guys, and right, roots, rocks, and feathers, man, grow food like you're growing food for 100 people, man. I'm going all out. I've been stockpiling seeds for 2 years now, and I've kept my garden small, just trying to practice growing specific things and getting good at growing them, like tomatoes, onions, potatoes, stuff like that. But this year I'm going all out, man. Balls to the wall. I'm trying to have real crops of food just to see what I can do and to learn too. So you gardeners out there, man, I'm gonna be picking y'all's brains. GTP, you're gonna be on this show a lot because I have questions. Probably get Hutch up here too. Hutch is pretty good at this stuff. But anyway, I also like to research ways to grow food in a setting that's not like a country setting. Like, you live in an apartment, you can grow a lot of food in an apartment if you know how to. A backyard in a suburban area or something like that. I just want people to know you can grow food in your home in all kinds of ways. But I found this guy, he grows all kinds of stuff, and he'll do it. He's got like a completely concrete courtyard, but he grows like delicious looking food. And I found this clip of him growing some strawberries, and the way he does it, man, like, you can get how you guys can go to Lowe's or Walmart and they'll sell like the little strawberries already started. It looks like kind of the same what he did, but look, watch what he does.
That's like some. That's pretty good. That was like some Thanksgiving stuff. You know, where you bury a fish in a corn, like with the plant. Like
Thanksgiving stuff.
I'm just saying, man.
I like how you equated the Native American growing stuff to Thanksgiving. Good
Yes,
job, man.
best way.
That's the public education system right there, guys.
There was a fish in a corn. There was 2 fish in 1 corn, or something like that.
It was a fish head, and you
There was
make
2
3
fish and
brothers.
5 loaves of bread.
A corn stalk, some climbing beans that climbs the stalk,
See?
and then squash that shades the roots of the corn, so they all grow together from the fish head.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And the beans are nitrogen
Apologize.
fixing, right? And then you get the carbon breaking down and stuff, and the phosphorus also from the fish head in the ground. Hey man, indigenous peoples knew what they were doing. For all y'all white people showed up and destroyed it all. I'm just
so totally. Where am I getting the fish and the bread from in the bushels? I don't know. Yeah, something about like 2 baskets of fish and like 10.
Yeah, that's from the Bible.
Okay. Same time period.
Again, public education system work.
Whatever.
Anyway, I just wanted to share it because I thought it was very cool. Dude grew delicious looking strawberries.
They did look good.
Like from a hanging garden that he made out of plastic jugs. You know, like the Hawaiian punches you get for like $2 or $3 per gallon. That's what they look like. He cut them in half and used both of them, you know, to make his own hanging garden. So I mean, right, Kathy? Bible story, Devout. Come on, man. It's actually one of my favorites. You know, they took the kids' lunch, you know, and they fed thousands, and then they had 12 baskets left over, you know. So that's what's up, man. That little boy gave up his lunch, and then he went home with 12 basketfuls of leftovers.
That was good. Fed everybody too.
I didn't know y'all was gonna get a Bible story this morning, did you?
And a history lesson.
Bill Gates will get his bug burger business up and running with $2. You know what, Auslander? I bet that's exactly what's going to happen if we really start struggling and having real like food crisis. The Chinese who own hundreds, thousands of acres here in America, Bill Gates, the largest private owner of property in the world. That's probably what they'll do, man. They'll start giving us those roach bars from Snowpiercer. We'll rent them and be happy. We won't even own them. They'll just rent them to us. And then have to give it back to it when we're done, when it comes out. Farts in a jar, man. That's what it's going to be.
That's what I was about to say for dessert. That's dessert. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So anyway, I'm going to be putting together like a giveaway for the Reload crew coming up. And it's going to be seeds. It's going to be bundles of seeds, different types. I had to go through and put some stuff together. You know, we'll just play a little guessing game or something, and you guys can hit me up my email, send me an address to get you the seeds to, and I'll send them out because I believe in it, man. I believe in food, our own personal food security. We don't need to depend on anyone to feed us because we can grow our own food. We really can. I've been researching. There's a couple of channels that I'm watching, but there's no really like good clips. It's just people who do it and they talk about it. They raise guinea pigs for meat. And before you say, ooh, guinea pigs are in the same order as rabbits, and their meat supposedly tastes exactly like rabbit. They're not rodents, so, you know. But if we were hungry, I mean, come on, wouldn't you eat a rat? I would. I'd tear it up, put it on a stick, tail and all, just from. But the reason I think the guinea pig thing is cool is because I used to raise them, and I had a 30-gallon fish aquarium. And I made it a habitat for the guinea pigs. And if you put a male and female in there, and they got food and water every day, give it time, and that thing will be full of little guinea pigs.
Dang.
So they're easy to maintain. They don't need much. You know, that they don't really stink that much. They're easy to clean up after. They have little pellets, just like rabbits do. And you can grow them in like a room in your house. You know, so it's just thinking outside the box, you know, how we're going to raise and grow our own food. It's just different things to think of. So that's why I put information out there, man. That's why we're here. But anyway, I'm going to continue to look up stuff like that because I believe famine's coming, you know, and I want all of us to be secure in our food, especially for our families.
Are you going to have a main crop or are you going to like grow a bunch of different types?
I'm gonna have I'm gonna do a grain crop because I want to learn to grow food for my animals. Because if shift happens and I can't go to the store and buy feed, and I got all this livestock, I want at least half of their food consumption to be like through pasture. We got a bunch of fencing. I'm ready to fence off a bunch of stuff for my pigs. Great GTP, what's up, man? In the house.
Yeah, man.
Start talking about gardening. GTP shows up, man. What's up, brother?
Out the ether.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start sharing some clips from GTP stuff, man. I know you got some experiments going, man. I want you to share it with us if you don't mind. All right, so but yeah, anyway, we'll get into that. But I'm going to grow some corn. I'm expanding the tomatoes this year. I want to can a whole bunch of just tomato sauce, because we use tomato sauce as a base for a lot of different things. In our weekly meals, we have spaghetti a lot, chili, tomato soup. Actually, we use it for a base for a bunch of different soups, man. We make this stuff called taco soup. You've had it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so tomatoes, onions, potatoes, the basic vegetables we use all the time. That's what I want to learn to grow in abundance. And
makes sense.
Yeah, Hutch made the comment Wednesday night on PO2B's live that's something everything that they grow this year. He said anything extra, we're canning all of it. So that's what's up, man. That's what it's about. If you can grow your own food and then preserve it and can it, man, like the dude who grew the strawberries, you could dehydrate those, man. They'll last for years if you dehydrate them and put them in a jar or something, or vacuum seal them.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. All right, guys, let's get to it. Let's talk about Putin and his secret weapon. Okay, I've been reading this book by Rebecca Koffler. It's called Putin's Playbook, and Rebecca Koffler was she's Russian, but she's an expatriate, and she immigrated to America in the 80s, became a citizen. She joined our intelligence agencies, to gain intel because she knew Putin when she was in Russia. Like, she actually knew the guy. And so she wrote this book to kind of tell what his plan is in taking down America and taking down the West. And she has, whole chapters about the nuclear option and how likely he is to use that. Okay. But I found this report on it yesterday.
Vladimir Putin has a secret that one nuclear weapons expert thinks the U.S. government isn't taking seriously enough, a secret that could flip the entire world on its heads. Last month, on February 27th, as we previously reported, Vladimir Putin announced he put his nuclear forces in a special regime of combat duty. Now, as Andrew Mark Miller from Fox News reports, the United States' reactionary moves to Russia's invasion of Ukraine suggest it does not have an adequate plan in place to respond if Russian President Vladimir Putin decides to use a nuclear weapon, a former U.S. intelligence officer told Fox News. Rebecca Koffler, a former U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency agent and author of Putin's Playbook, Russia's Secret Plan to Defeat America, explained to Fox News that while the U.S. certainly has a strategic plan in place if Putin uses a nuclear weapon, recent responses to Russia's aggression instill little confidence that the United States is doing the necessary preparation for such an outcome. From de-escalating the war through escalation, a strategy Putin has developed over his years in power. As far as the likelihood that Putin would resort to using a nuclear weapon, Koffler says that Putin is capable of making such a drastic decision. Koffler explained that the nuclear option isn't necessarily one of the next steps Putin will take, but that it can't be ruled out because the further you drive Putin into a corner, the more the probability increases because he has everything at stake right now.
That's what's up. So, I mean, and she talks about that in the book. I got another clip I'm gonna show this. It's his whole plan is to escalate things to de-escalate. kind of like a bluff, kind of like to scare people into doing it. The thing about him, though, is if you pack him in a corner, he'll really do it.
Yeah.
So,
quick question.
Yeah.
Did she just say that we simultaneously don't have a plan if he drops a nuke and also have a plan if he drops a nuke? That's what I heard. Like, at first she's
basically saying we don't have a plan.
Yeah,
and
basically.
they
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
Tried to mention that the other night, man. It kind of pissed him off that the U.S. government isn't saying anything about nuclear preparedness. You know, they're not telling people about it, which to me is revealing to either they don't think it's going to happen or they don't care. You know?
Yeah, they have no idea what to
But
do.
if they really thought it was happening, I mean, we would see the elites doing something, you know, taking care of themselves. But I was just reading the chat, man, while the thing was going on. Wild edibles, that's freaking awesome. That's what's up. So they have a bunch of guinea pigs. It says
but rabbits are quicker.
They work better than rabbits inside, but the rabbits are quicker. That's what's up. And then down here talking about they haven't eaten any of them, but they do have dogs, and that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Meat for your dogs.
Yeah.
To make kibble and stuff. That's what's up, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like to put this information out there, because you guys have information about it that I don't even know about. And experience. I appreciate you, White Edibles. Sage News, what's going on, brother?
What they do, bro?
Lacking this morning. It's good to see you, man. And also Ghetto, I just read where you and Miss Ghetto are going to be canning tomorrow on your channel. Did you guys drop their link? Well, Miss Ghetto can drop it. She's wrenched.
Your face, Ghetto.
That's what's up, brother. Anybody canning with you guys tomorrow night? Might stop by. And GTP, appreciate it, brother. At least 30 plants if I really want to have enough put away. Got it. I'm on top of that, man. I'll grow the crap out of some tomatoes. That's one thing. That's one plant I've learned to grow the crap out of.
Tomatoes.
I can grow some tomatoes. I really can.
That's good.
So
I've had some of your tomatoes. They're pretty good.
Dude, they're amazing. Don't be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to undercut you. I apologize.
Yeah, man. Don't be sandbagging me, dude. Yes, good point, Sage. I mean, you're right. They're probably ready, man. They probably have $1 million bunkers ready to go. You know, also like who knows, like cave systems or something. I tell you what, I used to live in Kentucky when I was in the military, and I used to go on the weekends. We would go to Mammoth Cave, and we would explore because it's the biggest cave system I think in the United States. But there was just caves, like unexplored caves, all over the place. We'd go there. We would go there to like rock climb and rappel and stuff, and then we'd find some caves if we could. But I always thought like you could go there, find your own little cavern, and set something up, you know, and find a way to hide it or whatever. And if something went down, you could go there. I don't know. I just think I haven't thought about that in a while, actually. All right. So anyway. So Putin's nuclear secret. All right. So he does this stuff like he flashes his nukes, so to speak, you know, or mentions it, puts his nuclear forces on standby or positions them somewhere, shoots off the supersonic missiles, you know, to scare us, to let us know, hey, I'm Putin, I'm crazy, rah, be afraid, right? Because he wants everyone to think he's going to do it. That it's an escalation. Let's see.
Now, there are two reasons for this. One is, of course, the very threat of the use of nuclear weapons, and two is to create a sense of fear, to create a sense of panic amongst the enemy. This is more a signal, not just to Ukraine, but more importantly to the West and to NATO, to try and persuade them not to intervene in Ukraine. Now, Putin does not necessarily want to go to nuclear war. He knows that the threshold is high, the costs and the consequences could be devastating, but the threat of the use of a tactical weapon is something that he could use with. Because Putin could use a tactical weapon or threaten to use a tactical weapon just to scare off NATO. Now, there is a theory in international relations. It's called escalate to de-escalate. It's a bit like throwing a monkey into a bunch of birds. The monkey may not kill any of the birds, but it will sure as hell scare the birds away. The idea of these threats of tactical nuclear weapons, more than anything else, is to frighten the other side into backing down. And that is exactly what Vladimir Putin might be doing just now.
Yeah. I mean, I do too. That's where I am with the whole nuclear exchange. I don't think it's going to happen. That doesn't mean I'm not preparing for it. Especially after Tribe scared the shit out of me the other night. I staged all my plastic. I have enough plastic to cover the whole house. You've seen my plastic roll.
Yeah.
They were stored away. So, Ghetto, I'm sorry, man. It's tonight on your channel, right? So it's going to be Ghetto and Miss Ghetto on their channel. They're going to be canning tonight, and on tomorrow night it's Sophia. The Cannibals are going to be on their regular time. My bad. Mammoth Caves in Kentucky. It's the biggest cave system there. Like a lot of the bigger caverns are already mapped out, and it's like you can go through. They have little tours and stuff. But it's also a state park, and they have these trails that go on for miles in the woods. And there's just caves. You can find openings literally everywhere throughout the park. And I mean, they don't really tell you not to explore them. There's signs warning you to be careful and everything. But I mean, we used to go in. I was stationed at Fort Knox, and me and my buddies would go there to go rock climbing and stuff. And sometimes we would go into I had this one buddy. He wasn't afraid of anything. If there was a little opening, he would go into it, man, with a flashlight, and he would disappear totally. And we'd be like, oh God, now he's dead. So, but he would come back out. Sometimes he'd be at night, dead ends, or he'd be like, hey, it kind of opens up back in there. He's like, I might come back one day. But I always thought it would be a good idea, like if you did explore, and if something went down, you could go there. I mean, Kentucky, it's in a good position. It's kind of west. It's away from the coast. It's on the other side of the Appalachian chain. That would be a good place to look out to. Ark Livin, what's going on, man?
What else?
That's what's up in the Ozarks, right? That's what's up, man.
You got any predictions about the war of how this is gonna peter off, or what you think?
I have one more clip, and it kind of covers that because it seems like they're in a stalemate. It really does. Seems like Putin's not moving in any more of his major forces. He's not really blanket bombing anything either. So, and the Ukrainian forces and militias, all the Nazi Azov battalions, they're kind of holding their own. So
yeah, that's good.
I really do think he may drop a tactical nuke in Ukraine just to end it, just to come make a decisive thing. Okay, we've won here in Ukraine, or to bring people to the table. But remember now, we just don't want to put Putin in the corner.
Now, one thing is very clear. This conflict has been going on for the better part of a month, and it's very evident on the ground that it is grinding into some kind of a stalemate. Neither is Putin able to declare outright victory, nor are the Ukrainians able to push back the Russian troops effectively. So it's more or less grinding into a stalemate. So what does Putin need to do? He needs to be seen as doing something dramatic, something completely escalatory and consequential, if nothing else, to force a decisive outcome in this war. Now, the concern is that if Putin feels cornered and that his strategy in Ukraine is not delivering results as fast as he would want it to, then he could use tactical nuclear weapons as some kind of a game changer. Because after all, once you climb that nuclear escalation ladder, it is going to be a complete game changer in a bid to try and break this stalemate. He cannot afford this grinding stalemate for a good number of weeks to come. He has to force an outcome, and the threat of using a tactical nuclear weapon is to scare the other side into believing that an outcome is almost imminent. In this case, a Russian victory.
I don't know.
You don't think he'll drop a tactical nuke? I think he would.
And I'm not saying he wouldn't, but his whole point was to keep NATO off of Ukraine, right? I mean, if you drop a fucking nuke, the whole NATO is going to be on him for like 4 years.
I don't think so.
What do you think would happen? You think we'd drop a nuke back?
I think if NATO was going to go into enter into conflict, they would have by now. But
exactly.
I said if he's going to drop a nuke, that's where it's going to go first. It's going to be a tactical nuke in Ukraine. But
and then what
would I be backing him into a corner?
Yeah.
China is totally has their back in this conflict. You know what I mean? So I mean, the corner, it wouldn't be like he backing him in the corner and be he's all alone and everyone's against him.
Yeah.
And for one thing, China's not going to let Russia disrupt their empire they're building all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, China has so much interest invested in controlling America, continuing to set up their hegemony. You know, that's why they have hundreds of thousands of acres of farmland here. That's why they've infiltrated us. What we talked about yesterday. They have their spies here in place. They have people in our government that they control. You know, they've got that huge shipping port right there in Mexico, man. That's deep enough for their largest naval ships. They're not, you know, Xi Jinping and Putin. I mean, it's not like they're best friends or anything, but they are allies in this thing. They have shared interests at the moment. And I think they have a plan that we don't know about. So, I mean, as far as Putin shooting nukes, is he capable of it? Absolutely. Of course he is. He's not a madman, though. He's not just going to be just lobbing nukes. He has a plan. You know, I think he thinks he knows what he's doing here. So,
what's our response if he does?
What?
A tactical nuke on the battlefield to end the stalemate. What do? We just say, well, that was fucked up.
That may be what would actually get us, you know, more involved in the war than we already are. So, I mean, we're already staging troops in Poland, you know.
So that's what I'm saying. I think the stalemate is more like a buffer zone. Like, we don't need to push out and take over Ukraine because we really can't. But as long as we keep friction along here, they won't come in, like, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't think he really wants all of Ukraine, in my opinion. Yeah. I think he wants parts of it,
like down by the water.
I mean, if you look into history, this is what he always does. He pushes in, and then, you know, when it looks like he's taken over, the people that he's taken over want him there, then he draws back and he has a territory, like he did with Crimea, like he did, you know, in Georgia and Chechnya and all these different places. This is what he does. So, but anyway, I mean, we'll continue to watch. Who knows what's going to happen? You know, who knows what's going to happen? So, anyway, that's what I had, guys. That's like his nuclear secret is that's what he does. You know, he flashes his nukes, gets everyone scared, escalate to de-escalate. It is part of his plan, and he does it all the time. I'm not saying he won't do it. He won't do the nukes. I'm just saying, you know, let's look at what he's done in the past, you know, before we panic. But anyway, Hutch, what's up, man? See Hutch popping up, man. It's a Hutch sighting this morning in the reload. What's going on? We were talking about you earlier, man. Most of it was good, too. Prepper Days, what's up, brother? Prepper Days in the house, chilling. All right, I do have one more clip to show before we end, and I'm not gonna tell you guys anything about it. This is a private inside clip. This is for Tribe and Nisi, my brother and sister. It's an inside thing. They'll get it. And if you were in that live stream a few weeks ago, you'll get it too. You'll get why I'm playing this.
And so, into an age of darkness, in a time of mysticism, sacrifice, and plunder, there came the only light, the Beastmaster. Born with the strength of a black tiger, the courage of an eagle, the power that made him more than any hero. More than any lover. He was lord and master over all beasts. He was the Beastmaster.
I missed the 80s.
That was great, dude.
The Beastmaster, man. When I was a kid, dude, I used to love that movie. I'd watch it over and over. And then they came out with a series. I think it went like 2 or 3 seasons. But I watched that trailer now, and I think they were just trying to make him like a slave owner because he's the master of the beast. Tiger is black. Why Tiger be black, man?
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah.
Notice too, like when he kissed a woman, like his ferret popped out.
Yes, I did. I thought the same thing.
What kind of innuendo was that, man?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I thought about that too.
God. That was the Beastmaster, though. He could talk like he could see through his eagle's eyes, like his eagle, like, you know what it reminds me of? Far Cry Primal. Exactly what it reminds me of. And he got his strength from his tiger, and he had a bear that would show up every once in a while. His cunning, he had Kodo and Podo, those were his ferrets. Come on, as a kid, that was an awesome show. I look at it now, it's very cheesy. But how many of you guys are down with the Beastmaster, man? I know some of y'all seen it.
I just know about the game. That's the only
What's
thing
up,
I knew.
man? I was hoping you was lurking this morning. I was like, Tribe's gonna get this. He's gonna get this. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Anyway, guys, we're out of time this morning. Appreciate y'all wilding out with us. It's Friday, man. It's gonna be okay. No matter what happens, grow food. Number one, make a plan. Even if you've never grown anything, buy some seeds and practice. Get you can go and get those bags of just dry beans and rice. Just practice growing those, man. I watched a video the other day of a dude who grows rice from those bags in his apartment.
Dang.
And harvest his rice and cooks it and eats it. So anyone can do it, man. Anyone can do it. Contact this dude right here if you have questions about growing anything anywhere, inside, outside. GTP will hook you up, man. He will give you the info. Hutch Homestead, that dude can grow some stuff. Ask him questions, man. Hutch's knowledge about how to strengthen a root system, and he turned me onto a channel to a guy who raises bonsai trees, changed my mind, my whole outlook on root strength and how important it is to make sure your plants have healthy roots. But the information's out there. So grow food. Number one, have a plan in place in case Putin is backed into that corner. He does start lobbing nukes, man. Don't forget, we can see Russia from Alaska.
Yeah,
you really can see right across the Bering Strait. You can see Russia. So we are very close to them. So it's not too far of a realm possibility that he drops a nuke in Alaska, a tactical nuke there. He's already talking about how he wants Alaska back because we bought it from them.
No, man, we bought it.
So I'm just saying, get your rolls of plastic and duct tape in place and stage them. Like I hadn't done, I felt unprepared the other night. Tried made me feel unprepared. So I was like, man, all my nuclear stuff is packed away. So I had to get it out and stage it. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to put us all there, man. Right? You're right, Sage. You're right. And the cyber attacks and stuff, I think that'll be first because they turn off our grid, right? They're already in our system. I have no doubt about that. So taking down our grid, we wouldn't even see if anything was coming anyway.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So we just got to look for those mushroom clouds going up, man. Just keep our ears to the grindstone. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I guess I'll see you guys tonight with Tribe and Josh. I got to get my Friday fix, man, of some all things considered. So we see you guys there. Probably see you guys some all over the place, man. The moon suits, no doubt, man, no doubt. I'll be honest, man. I've been thinking about it. If it did go up, I would plastic the whole house and put my suits on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I'd be nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about making a trap door in the house so we can go down and be protected by the
plastic
foundation,
dirt. Yeah,
and plastic, everything, man. Just cover ourselves with dirt. Y'all have a great weekend. I love you guys. Go and watch The Beastmaster. The whole movie's on YouTube. If you guys haven't enjoyed, the knockoff of He-Man, go watch Beastmaster. You'll like it. You'll love it. You'll be like, man, why didn't I know about this? Devout, anything to share before we go?
Fuck democracy. There we go.
All right. Good way to end, man. Good way to end. Long live the Republic.
Yes. If we do get nuked, I hope they kill Biden.
Wow.
That's my point. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Our channel's getting deleted.
Just Pelosi.
I love y'all. God bless, man. Be prepared.
Go down.